next, the Mavericks taking on the Magic. For Dallas, a strong start. 3 out of 4. They're looking to set a firm foundation for the year ahead. Magic, Mavs. Coming up next. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the center position. And for Dallas, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Down low, here's Banchero. Misses from short range. Now Thompson. And here is Doncic for the screen on Suggs. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Banchero after Luka Doncic's bucket. And Banchero, here we go. Doncic outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's good, 2 points.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Now here's Thompson. Back to Doncic. Misses the 3.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Here's Banchero. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Banchero's got his second basket of the game. Doncic against Suggs. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. The 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Thompson against Wagner. Caldwell Pope right side. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. And that makes it a tie ball game. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
And here is Doncic following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Carter, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Carter. Plays it up and banks it in.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Here's Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Suns. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here is Carter. Last time out he had 14 points. Carter with a screen on Irving. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Here's Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues Clark to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And he can't get the first one. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size, and a pretty diverse skill set.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys.
And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. You had to be ready to get back in a hurry or this team would run it down your throat.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Washington passes to Doncic. Thompson outside to end the drought, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
Suggs passes to Carter. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Banchero. Suggs in the corner. Clock at 6. Banchero a screen on Doncic. And it's Suggs missing. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8, and they take the lead.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Suggs kicks to Carter. Caldwell-Pope outside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The layup off target. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Suggs looking around. Over in the corner, Banchero. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Doncic against Suggs. With some arc. And stolen by Wagner. A finish, and finish off by Wagner.
Getting it done at both ends. Franz Wagner from Germany doing it in the US of A.
Thompson outside. Irving kicks to Washington. Here's the three. Rebound by the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Outside Irving. From downtown, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
To the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Irving surveying the floor. Dallas, no good that time either.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Carter, the pass to Suggs. Second shot opportunity. Carter with a screen on Doncic. To the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Pass to Washington. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic buries it down low. And it's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Klay Thompson. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here's Suggs. Still scoreless. Caldwell Pope outside. Carter with it. Guarded now by Irving. Carter kicks to Wagner. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively. Talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And finished off by Wagner.
How about Big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Lively a screen on Suggs. Lively, that's good.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Suggs. 17 points in his last outing. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Suggs kicks to Carter. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Washington. Here's Doncic. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Suggs against Doncic. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And how about the chemistry Thompson has with his teammates, recognizing when he should go for that alley-oop.
Thompson against Wagner. Carter looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
First one falls for him. Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was, and I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020, and now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Carter hits them both. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
5 to shoot. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Banchero, that's good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Harris against Doncic. Here's the teardrop. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, here's Anthony. Got a piece of it. Goes back up. No good. Shot missing. The Mavericks trailing. Grimes passes to Doncic. Marshall can't hit. Orlando's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
So Anthony nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Doncic against Harris. Fires from deep. And that's good. Luka Doncic with 3. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
He got it in! How about that? Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Mavericks trailed by 3. We've got Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall at a power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Anthony on the mark with the 15-footer. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
Lively is screen on Harris. Irving from long range. And finished off by Lively.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now, here's Banchero. He's coming off a 31-point game against Chicago.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
And Clark Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Wagner very comfortable throwing his weight around. That's 2 physical points from it.
Here's Irving. A 35-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Anthony. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Anthony's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Grimes passes to Irving. Here's Grimes. Down low. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Orlando Magic. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be the 3rd of the 6-game road trip. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Mavericks trailed by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, I need to hear you get out.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got 7 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is underestimated strength.
Banchero passes to Isaac. Anthony in the corner. Kicks it out to Wagner. A 3-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Pass to Isaac. Anthony on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. The Magic again can't hit.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Marshall can't hit.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Takes it off the glass. He's got 12.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Dinwiddie against Anthony. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And he knocks down the first one. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Harris.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
Hands it from downtown. Carter's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Carter with a screen on Dinwiddie. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Buckner from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Anthony against Irving. Pass to Suggs. Comes up empty down low. Mavericks trail by 4. Now Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Irving. Puts the fade away right on the money. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Dinwiddie against Suggs. Carter on the wing. Money from the wing. And 12 points for Wendell Carter.
Carter Jr. has the talent to take over games, showing you how dangerous he can be right now.
Lively against Carter. Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. On the wing, Dinwiddie. He's covered by Suggs.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Anthony. Free throw, good from Banchero. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Make the noise for
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. You take a look at Gafford. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
On defense, the Magic. Doncic outside. Doncic converts inside.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Suggs. And the rejection by Gafford. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trailed by 5. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Doncic. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. DJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And here's Banchero after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. To the inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Pass to Washington. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Doncic missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Now, here's Wagner. There's the triple. Rebounded by Gafford. Doncic outside. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Banchero against Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paulo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
He's off on the first. When you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark, they've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paulo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero.
Number 1, Jonathan Isaac.
Orlando leading by 3. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Suggs. How he did last season. Averaged about 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Up top, Wagner. He's covered by Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Thompson against Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Back to Doncic. For the screen on Suggs. And here's Doncic from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Drills the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Now, here's Doncic. A 24-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Gafford with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Doncic against Wagner. Back to Suggs for the 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 22. Washington with the screen on Suggs. Doncic, no good. And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Look here now at the Mavericks. I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time it's about instant gratification. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Dallas Mavericks.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
Right now, they're playing like a bunch of scared puppies. Release the big dogs.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Which has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And that one, good.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Suggs. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Suggs has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Gafford. Irving for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Suggs with the ball. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Wagner finds Carter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Klay off the drive.
Sending Klay Thompson to the line is never a good idea.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
First free throw is good.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Here's Suggs. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Doncic. They grab their own miss. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Washington missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Another miss by Orlando.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Irving passes to Washington. The 3 for Doncic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Thompson finds Washington. Doncic against Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. Gafford passes to Washington. And Irving launches it from deep.
Much respect for the hustle of Caldwell Pope there, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Banchero outside. Off target with his 3.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Suggs in the corner. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Irving. Wagner wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Wagner's got 9.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
Now, here's Doncic. 24 points for him.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Doncic against Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Irving missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. The shot's good. Banchero's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just pulleys right through it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Mavericks trail by 8. Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Oh, Doncic with the defender right on him.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Now, Suggs, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Pass to Irving. Back to Thompson. This one for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Banchero. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And Orlando making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Both free throws good from Banchero.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Now, here's Doncic. 27 points for him. Thompson outside. Shoots over Wagner. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Anthony. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor. The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Back to Doncic. Doncic showing his strength.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Magic leading by 5. And here is Suggs. He has 7. It's good. 11 points for Franz Wagner.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now Suggs. Banchero, a screen on Doncic. And that one's good. Suggs.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Thompson outside. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Back to Thompson. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Magic leading by 4. Outside Anthony. Back to Suggs. Outside Anthony. Over in the corner, Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. The shot will not fall. The Mavericks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to Gafford. Doncic against Suggs. Here's Washington. Scoreless thus far. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Puts it up from 7. Bank shot, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 34. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Both good from the line that time. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Now here's Anthony. After Luka Doncic's miss, back to Wagner. And Dinwiddie over to help. Back to Wagner. Anthony taking his time here. The Magic again can't hit. The Mavericks trailing.
2 minutes remaining.
The trade by Thompson. Here's Dinwiddie, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 11. Thompson comes with the double team. Wagner finds Harris. Trying to to get something going, and that one's good. Wagner's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you know, Wagner's a pretty consistent shooter, and given opportunities, he'll make the most of it.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Isaac with a screen for Wagner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That one on Thompson. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
No good on the free throw. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Dinwiddie a screen on Harris. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A miss that time would have put him up. Orlando leading. Outside Anthony. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
For Orlando, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Mavericks trail by 4. Now, here's Doncic. He has 38 in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 40 points.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Wagner outside. With 1 on the clock. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was...
The previous play is under review.
See if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 4. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Anthony kicks to Harris. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one.
With Harris, that soft touch on display.
Irving with it. Washington with the screen on Harris. Irving with the bounce pass. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wagner's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Irving against Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Pass to Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Here's Banchero. To the paint. And Isaac throws it down.
Isaac really quick in the pick and roll. Once he sets the screen, he does a nice job rolling quickly and hard to the open space.
Harris against Irving. Rebound by the Magic. And here is Anthony. Inside.
Got to be careful how you defend Harris now because he's really good at drawing fouls.
First team foul. Gary Harris, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris.
His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Najee Marshall. Had to change for the Magic. Suggs is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
Pass to Washington. Fires for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Here's Harris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 9-point game. On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Wagner as Green on lively. Shoots from 14. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Back balls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his third assist on the night. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Van Carroll looking around. 6 to shoot. Good on the shot. Van Carroll's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Magic.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by Harris.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
There's the lob to Banchero. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Suggs against Dinwiddie. Pass to Grimes. Back to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Banchero. A wide open look here for Anthony, and it's Orlando with another.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
Here's Irving. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Anthony's shot is off.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And Wagner's subbed in for Cole Anthony. And that one misses.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Pass to Washington. Thompson for 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Now, Suggs. Carter with a screen on Doncic. Here's Suggs. Fires the 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Doncic against Suggs. Thompson for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Irving against Harris. Back to Suggs. Banchero. Wagner from long range. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic against Banchero. Lets it go with the 3. Doncic, no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you got to make them.
Suggs finds Harris. Magic moving the ball around. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. rejection by Gafford. Here's Doncic, and finished off by Doncic.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Magic leading by 6. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Magic. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And the Mavericks with possession here. The Magic hitting the bucket. Now here's Irving. Back to Washington. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Suggs against Doncic. Carter kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Banchero, a screen on Irving. Caldwell-Pope pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now here's Thompson. Shoots over Wagner. Counted, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Klay Thompson.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Suggs against Doncic. And finish off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Suggs against Doncic. Thompson for the triple. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the drive. Count the basket. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Wagner's teammates encourage him to attack the rim. They love to see him be aggressive. Given these results, you can understand why that's the case.
Now here's Doncic. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Carter with a screen on Irving. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Suggs. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Banchero, right side. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
One shot.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Orlando.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Franz Wagner.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Suggs against Doncic. Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there. Another miss by Orlando. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Wendell. A big performance on the boards tonight. Did you expect to dominate like that coming into the game?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to come out, help my team any way I could. So, rebounds or not, I did what I had to do to help the team win.
You were a big part of it tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Franz Wagner.